What's up, gang? It's your boy Hootie Mac back with another live video. As y'all can see what the title said. Let me tell you how it go over here. Yeah, man. So today we got Ksoo Daddy. Y'all all heard about the little, the war in Jacksonville with the Who I Smoked and what's the other song? Who I Smoked, and it's another one too. Fulio. And Younger Ace and all that, with their little beef or whatever. I believe was when Bibby and all that got killed. You know what I'm saying? Ksoo was in the car, he got shot. I think that's that situation. Yeah, I think he was in the car, he got shot that day. And along with other people that checked out, a few people lived. Oh no, that was was that situation? I think that was that situation. If not, we finna look it up and see. But the word came out that his dad turned witness and about to cooperate with the police against his own sons. Now, everybody saying, what they say, everybody saying basically the dude snitching and he about to snitch on his son and it's like the worst shit he could do and all that shit, right? Now, I look at shit a little different sometimes. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt because I'm a daddy and I like to look at it like, what would I do if I was a dad in that situation? Do you just sit back and go through that shit with your sons? That street shit, you know what I'm saying? If daddy was with it when with the sliding, of course he supposed to take it on the chin. I'm not saying, but this is, see, I'm finna bring y'all a different angle of this shit. Yeah, you take it on the chin, but if you a street nigga, and you do your homework, you in that law book, and you looking up old cases that's similar to that, and all that shit. You gotta think, you got your son in there, you lost your son, somebody killed your son. You wanted revenge, or Ksoo wanted revenge. He went to go get revenge, killed some people. Supposedly you went with him, or maybe you didn't go with him, and you was trying to talk him out of it. You know what I'm saying? But both of y'all ended up in jail. You a street nigga too, as far as the daddy. Now everybody's saying that he finna cooperate with the police or whatever. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's acting like he's gonna cooperate. So when Ksoo go fight this case and go up there on that stand, the daddy can say he didn't have nothing to do with it. It was just me or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Take the lick for his son, because that's what I would do if I was in a situation where I was like, I just lost my son, I'm about to lose another one to the system and my freedom. Both of us shouldn't go down for this shit. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm finna fuck this case up. I'm gonna act like I'm gonna be a witness. I'm gonna go up there, you know what I'm saying? And I'm finna get up there and fuck this case up and make it look like, make it look like my son ain't did shit. Know what I mean? So when it come down to, what everybody's saying, like, I just feel like it's gonna be a different story at the end of the day. Now, if this man do go up there and snitch, that shit's like the worst. He's a real, that's like, I don't know what he gonna do. Shit, you'll be the worst nigga in the world. You know what I'm saying? It'd be different if you wasn't no street nigga and you was a civilian and you was telling your son get out the streets all his life, telling him this gonna happen, and then when this shit happened, you finally was like, I told you this was gonna happen and all that. But you still ain't supposed to snitch on him. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You still ain't supposed to tell him or nothing like that. But from the looks of it look like he gonna tell. But like I said, if he in that, if you a daddy and you in that situation, you thinking like, what can I do to save my son? You know what I'm saying? It ain't really too much of nothing he can do, especially from inside them walls. So the only thing he can really do is fake like he gonna cooperate, then get up there and fuck the case up. You know what I'm saying? And I seen that done before. I seen the witness, get up there like he finna cooperate, and then, you know, say some other shit, and that kind of throw the case off and fuck it up. And now Ksoo get let out on the technicality, and the dad might go to jail. The dad might get up there and say, yeah, I did all that shit. My son ain't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? And he might just blow the case up. He might be telling the police he gonna do one thing, and then get up there and actually do another. So I'm just giving him the benefit of the doubt. If he do snitch, that's some sad ass shit. Super sad shit. You know what I'm saying? So fuck calling me Phoenix at 12. Let's see. Yeah, but that's what I think though. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't think he finna get up there and really just rat on him like that. I think he finna go up there and fuck the case up. You know what I'm saying? Like get up there and try to get his son out. That's what I would hope he doing. Cause if he actually get up there and tell, Brody gonna be a look. That shit over with. OG tell you what it do. You know what I'm saying? Like OG tell you, you gotta think about it. Like if that was your son and you already lost one of your kids, and then you gotta deal with the parent, with the mama, telling you fucked up my kid's life and all that shit, and you got one last chance to try to make something right. You know what I'm saying? And like you go look at some old cases and shit, like Boosie case. Boosie case, you can look at that shit as an example. Boosie case, they had him on death row because one of his homies was telling on him. At the last minute, his homie claimed all the bodies. You know what I'm saying? The last minute, his homie claimed all the bodies, lied and said the police beat him and made him say what he said. Well, I don't know if he lied. They probably did beat him, but he said the police forced him to do that. They held him in the room for so long, and he was just wanted to go lay down and all that. You know what I'm saying? And he fucked up that case. Therefore, Boosie got let off free. If a friend would do it for a friend, what you think a dad would do for a son? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that's like it's like the last stand. You feel me? It ain't nothing else he can really do but that to save his son, because he in jail. It ain't like he can be on the outside, taking care of witnesses, getting money together for lawyers and all that shit. You really gotta think outside the box. So he probably was in that law book, you know what I'm saying? And he probably thought about it like, man, look, I ain't finna let my son go down. But you know what? Like, he could be on some like, fuck it, my son young, he'll get out, and if they don't give him life, he'll get out and still have life to live. I'm 51. If I go to jail for this shit, my life over with. But like, you know what I'm saying? When it come to you or your son, you never supposed to pick yourself. Always choose your son, you know what I'm saying? So help your son, let him go. You feel me? Let your son go, and you take that on the chin. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I should be as a real one. Cause I just can't see no street nigga. You was a street nigga, and then you agree to work with them people, and you tell on your own son, bro, and you a street nigga. You ain't supposed to tell on the regular. I guarantee you, Ksoo daddy got a homie or some shit, a friend that he got locked up with before. I guarantee you, Ksoo daddy, if he been in the streets all his life, like that's what they saying, I guarantee you he got a motherfucking friend that he, didn't tell on when they got locked up. You feel me? I guarantee you that. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you he got a friend he ain't tell on, so why would he get in there and tell on his son? Unless he blaming his son for losing his other son. That's the only thing I could think of. You know what I'm saying? Like he's so mad that he lost his, like he probably was telling him like, man, get out the streets, man. Y'all, this gonna happen, that's gonna happen. Shit can get bad. And Ksoo didn't listen, and he went out there. You know what I'm saying? But what can you expect though? Cause if a motherfucker will shoot up your car, shoot up a car with with two of your kids in it, your cousin. Matter of fact, let's watch this shit. Two of your kids, your cousin. You gonna want some revenge, bro. Like I don't see. I just can't see. You know what I'm saying? I can't see that. I can't see it. You feel me? I think this is the video right here. Let's see. Where where his daddy, you know, basically let me see if I can find this shit.
Audience.
Here we go, right here. Now let me share it. Oracle Bay, where you at? It's Tarot Day. I know you seen that on YouTube up there. When I clicked on YouTube, I seen Tarot Day. It's Oracle Day. It's Weekend Vixen Day. Tapped in. Y'all want to read? Holla at her. Don't fuck clicking on the YouTube thing. Click on her page. Ask her to give you a read. You know what I'm saying? YouTube probably trying to use that shit against you anyway. But damn, bro. Like, then if this shit is like that, then what that mean for Young and Ace? Ain't Young and Ace and Ksoo homies? Shit, he might tell on him. Not to mention, bro, we got another mass shooting, bro. That shit crazy, bro. I don't even want to watch this shit. I hope he ain't live streaming, cause this shit beyond me. Like, he done went into high school and killed all these kids, bro. And you was 18. You was out. You should have been out of school. What the fuck are you doing going to kill kids? Like, man, that's one thing at a time. One thing at a time, though, man. This shit wicked, bro. The world wicked as hell. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
3 cars, pull up on.
Guns deceased in the back.
I guess 2 or 3 cars, pull up on the side of us, shot inside our car over 100 times, killed my son in the front seat,
Over 100 times.
shot my son in the back, in the head,
Hold on, let me
3
see
times,
something. Did he
shot
say
my nephew
Did he say he was in the
several
car?
times,
Or did he say
several,
he just pulled up and drove? I know he
shot
drove.
my
Oh yeah, he got
nephew
shot in the back twice.
several times, couple.
Man. Like, bro, like I said, he got shot twice that day. I can't, like, bro, you telling and you got shot twice, and you know your son died and your other son wanted revenge. You supposedly slid with him, and now you telling. Even if you didn't slide with him, bro, you gotta understand why your son did that. What the fuck, I don't know. Like I said,
Shot my nephew.
most shit gotta come up. Your nephew, you lost your nephew, your son. That shit'll drive a nigga crazy. Like Ksoo probably went crazy. Like, fuck that, I'm getting out here.
Killed my son in the front seat. Shot our car over 100 times. Killed my son out inside our car. Pulled up on the side of us.
So he was there.
The son's deceased in the back.
I guess 2 or 3 cars pulled up on the side of us. Shot inside our car over 100 times. Killed my son in the front seat. Shot my son in the back, in the head, 3 times. Shot my nephew several times. Couple more passengers in there was shot several times, numerous of times. And I drove all the way from there to Memorial Hospital, shot in the back myself twice.
And he had to bring that car to.
So that's his side of the story as far as the shooting go. So you was in the car, you got shot too. Now was this before or after y'all slid, or did y'all slide after that? My thing is this, like, your son go through that, your kid go through something like that, you gotta understand whatever he finna do after that. Especially if you a street nigga and you raise him to be a street nigga. And I ain't saying he raised him to be a street nigga, but you lead by example. So if you a street nigga, you can't be mad at your son for becoming a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? He looking at you, what you do, and he trying to mimic that. But you know how it go, like, the streets don't love nobody. Just people tell on their own mamas and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, if he do this shit, if he go through with this, if he ain't got no grand scheme plan, I'm hoping he finna go up there on that stand and try to fuck this case up. And take that time. That's all I'm hoping he got. Like, I'm thinking that's what he finna do. Y'all see this right here though. Celebrate World Turd Day. Today World Turd Day. You know, we got our own turd reader in the pack, in the wolf pack. She's an alpha at that. Oracle Beta Wiccan Vixen. Make sure y'all follow her Oracle on Instagram. Get y'all to read. Shit definitely help y'all out. Help, you know what I'm saying? Help the situation out. Your situation. Let you know what you up against. This shit crazy though, like bro, if this man really, you know what I'm saying, about to do this shit. Like that's why I say like everybody running with the allegedly he said allegedly has started cooperating with the police and will testify against his own son. Damn, bro. I'm gonna keep the faith and say he finna go up in there and fuck the case up. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say he finna go up in that bitch and fuck the case up. That's all I'm gonna say. I hope that's what he on. Cause anything other than that is uncivilized, bro. If you go up in that motherfucker and you really finna tell on your own kid after your kid got killed, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, come on now. It just don't make sense to me. Like, I just can't see a motherfucker going out like that. But like I said, you know, I don't know his character. I don't know Ksoo dad's character. I don't know Ksoo dad's character, so I don't know if he really gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? If he do that though, that shit beyond me. But yeah, man, like, aside from all that, you got 18 to 19 dead kids, 18 dead kids. And that was an elementary school? Robbed elementary school. What the fuck is an 18-year-old doing? Like, bro, what? I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. Like, I promise you, some of these motherfuckers need to be, like, I know it's wrong, or, you know what I'm saying, it's like, it don't seem like it's right, but like, in other countries and shit, where you get caught stealing, they chop your arm off, I think that's a little too much and shit like that. But it's like if you kill somebody, you do something bad, the family get to stone you to death or some shit like that. This the type of shit need to, like, for people like this, bro. And I ain't gonna say, you know, if the family don't want to do it, somebody else should do it. But the people like this, bro, need to be made an example out of. But this shit gonna keep happening, bro. It's gonna keep happening. Cause with the way the world work around this motherfucker, I ain't gonna say with the way these motherfuckers work, people do that shit and they get famous. Motherfucker go kill people and go do a mass shooting, and now they famous. Now they in the history books. Now they this and that. These motherfuckers should be not in the They should wipe all the old mass shooters out the history books. All that shit. Get rid of all them motherfuckers' names, because that's the only reason why these motherfuckers, no documentaries on them, no movies on them, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Act like their ass never existed. Talk about the people that they killed if you want to talk about somebody. But shit, like, nah, they gonna keep doing that shit. They're gonna keep on doing that shit, and it's just gonna never, it ain't gonna never stop. Okay, so Ksoo and Fulio is enemies. So Ksoo is Young and Ace homie. So what if Ksoo daddy finna tell, 9 times out of 10, Young and Ace gonna be in jail too. Especially if he got anything on him that he can say. Julio Folio and Ksoo 23, rapper father snitches in murder case. Okay, maybe this is like some okay, he had to edit this shit. He had to. This had to be edited. That was a year ago, motherfuckers saying that. When they say dad turned state witness, he will testify against him in trial. Ksoo Gordon, the son of Jacksonville community activist, died. Little C. Brooks was gunned down by 5 suspects in the fight. I'm trying to see what's his daddy name. Ksoo last name Robinson. This shit wicked, bro. And they went on a crime spree together, allegedly. So Abdul Robinson is his name. Abdul Robinson is the daddy name. And you mean to tell me you finna fucking snitch on your own motherfucking son? Bro, that shit don't get no grimier than that. At all. Shit don't get no grimier than that.
Father of 2 people shot in a mass shooting last month is now speaking out about the state of our city and what he feels needs to happen to stop the violence.
I think just as we're talking about bringing the National Guard in and all that, I think that that's going to be a challenge to the younger guys or whoever out here in the streets.
The boy said it's going to be a challenge to the younger guys or whoever out here in the street. That's giving me snitch vibes, I ain't gonna lie. Whoever out here in the street. I don't expect him to say, you know, he out here in the street, but to my knowledge, this nigga supposed to be a street nigga. So you can't answer questions like that.
You know, doing what they do.
Abdul Robinson was also shot in the mass shooting. 6 were shot and 1 person died. The man who died was Robinson's 25-year-old son, Willie Addison, who was an aspiring.
So this wasn't the Lil Bibby situation, I don't think, no, because I think more than 1 purple, 3, 4 shot, 4 people got shot, 3 of them died. Young and Ace the only one to live. So yeah, they can't be talking about the same situation, you know what I'm saying? So I'ma just assume that it's a different situation, probably some revenge after that type shit. Man, awaiting trial. Okay. I was trying to see like
rapper. News for Jax reporter Destiny McKeever spoke one-on-one with Robinson, who now says he wants justice.
So is that Ksoo daddy that's saying he wants justice? Oh yeah, that is. He said Abdul Robinson said he wants justice.
He wants justice. Spoke one-on-one with Robinson, who now says he wants justice.
I mean, even if you're a street nigga, he you know what I'm saying, him being the daddy, nah, I don't know, bro. Like, I just don't know. Maybe he felt like he had to talk to them because he ain't want to seem guilty, or he ain't want nobody looking at his son. I don't know. Him even talking to these motherfuckers is weird to me. But you lost a kid, so I can't say what you know what I'm saying? Like I can't really put myself in his shoes because I don't know what that's like. And when I imagine it, you know what I'm saying, I imagine it being like some shit you never can prepare yourself for. Especially like, you know, on some violent shit like that. But if you a street dude and you raise him to be street, then that's a different ball game. You know what I'm saying? Like it should be like you should have been, not expecting it, but it shouldn't have been a surprise. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get nervous when I don't see. Never mind. I don't even want to talk about it because I don't want to speak that shit up. But like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like, you gotta. There's ways. You can't be out in this motherfucker trying to wish shit. You know what I'm saying? Wish shit don't happen. You gotta prepare for shit to not happen. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be on your shit. Can't just be doing anything you want to do. Be like, man, I'm praying everything be safe. I'm praying shit happen. I hope shit happen. Nah, that ain't gonna work, my dog. You gotta you gotta prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
And Tariq, there have been no arrests made in that mass shooting. Again, I spoke with the father one-on-one. He says his young son, Willie Addison, was shot and killed, and his other son was shot and wounded. He's still in the hospital, but he says in no way, shape, or form did this family deserve this. Willie Addison was shot and killed after a rap event at Paradise Gentlemen's Club last month. He was in the truck with 5 other people. His dad, Abdul Robinson, was driving.
That look like an MMG chain. I think that is an MMG chain. My homie got one too. That look like an MMG chain.
Was driving.
I guess
Other people, his dad.
Yeah, see, buddy, he definitely in them streets. He might but when the way I'm looking at this shit, if you know what I'm saying, like if this shit, like if dude is really like what I'm seeing, because I'm seeing, a couple iced out chains, iced out Rolex, so he used to having it. He used to having shit or hustling and getting to the bag or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So could that be like, I always look at that shit as, as a read, so like for some snitches use that shit as a reason, you know what I'm saying? Like they can't handle being in jail because they so used to having their way on the street. When they go to jail, they don't know how to take it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Ryan, what it do? Yeah, we already know. I've been covering a lot of them mass shootings and shit. Crazy. We gonna get into that too.
People, his dad, Abdul Robinson, was driving.
I guess 2 or 3 cars pulled up on the side of us, shot inside our car over 100 times, killed my son in the front seat, shot my son in the back. In the.
See, you gotta be on point. You know what I'm saying? 3 cars pulled up on you, and you ain't think nothing. No one of y'all had to have a gun. Like you gotta be on point. You gotta prepare for the worst, hope for the best. When you leave in that club, you should automatically, if y'all know y'all got smoked, or if you know what I'm saying, or you think your son, especially if you the daddy and you out with your sons and you think they got smoked, you know what I'm saying? You really supposed to be on point, because I don't give a fuck if I don't know if they got smoked. If I'm out with my kids, I'm automatically extra on point, you know what I'm saying? Damn near ready to shoot anything, pull up if I'm, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't see, but I ain't gonna say he wrong for that, you know what I'm saying? Because that'd be wrong on me. I'm just saying, like, damn, that many people got on you. And y'all, maybe they did shoot back though. We never know what happened. 3 cars, then you see the chopper shells on the ground. So, who knows?
Shot my son in the back, in the head 3 times. Shot my nephew several times. Couple more passengers in there was shot several times, numerous of times. And I drove all the way from there to Memorial Hospital. Shot in the back myself twice.
It's a story hard to imagine, but Robinson says it was reality and he had to act fast. He says he's been through a lot, including his own trouble in the streets of...
Okay, so I don't know, like when you lose somebody, you know, but he up there handling this shit. He ain't crying and boo-hooing and none of that. But if you knew you was finna go slide, nigga, don't get no interviews. You know what I'm saying? I'm hurt. I don't want to talk to nobody. Cause now you done put a face on the news. You put your face out there. So if you was to go do something barefaced, they gonna be like, oh, that's dude. You know what I'm saying? So, or if you do it and somebody see your face and then they see the news, you know, or see you on YouTube on the news later, and they'll be like, damn, that's dude. That's who that was that did the one shit. You just don't get no news interviews, bro, unless you know. They can't force you to do a news interview, so.
His own trouble in the streets of Jacksonville, but today he wants to clear the air.
Okay, so you see, to me, this thing, I don't know what the fuck this is. To be honest, he might be about to snitch on his son, because he looking like, now that I see this interview, he looking like he tired of the street shit. He done been through all that shit. He trying to tell his kids what's to come from that shit, and it ain't nothing good. I done been through it. Y'all don't want to listen. So now, if he snitch on him, this gonna be his I told you moment. You know what I'm saying? I told you this was gonna happen, nigga. Like, kind of like Ghost did to Buddy. I knew your ass would end up here. Sent him that letter, even though Ghost supposedly be dead. He sent him that letter like, I knew your ass was gonna end up here when he went to jail. When Ghost sent on Power. So maybe he is finna snitch on him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just hoping he finna go up in there and fuck the case up. That's what I'm hoping. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping some faith for this nigga.
11 years in prison, got out 2000.
He did 11 years. It's okay. If he did 11 years, he probably know how to sit down. He probably been in the law books. So he might know his way around. He might know, you know what I'm saying, how to fuck up a case now. You know what I'm saying? Or at least try. Cause he's probably looking at this shit like, my other son gone. One son dead, one son in jail, about to go to jail for murder. And I need to try to save one of them at least. I don't care if I gotta get my own life. They can come see me still. You know, I might get out one day, who knows? I'm just hoping this ain't that he don't tell him.
Haven't been in no trouble with the law until a couple of months ago. Nothing serious. And we're not getting the same treatment as a victim. Not saying the police not working or doing their job. I don't want to say that.
What Robinson is saying is that with Jacksonville having 22 murders in the first couple months of 2019, he wants people to know he's not retaliating for the murder of his son.
I want justice for my son. I'm not sending nobody out there. They got quote unquote.
Now, see, now, never know. You know what I mean? Now I don't know. Cause he just said he not sending nobody, you know what I'm saying? He not sending nobody for revenge. So he probably was telling his son, don't do it. You can't tell no nigga that though. Lost his brother, just got shot too. You know what I'm saying? Nigga shoot me, you gonna tell me I can't go get revenge? Boy, you a street nigga, get your ass on, dad. Stay on the porch. You know what I'm saying? But you know that's when you don't let your pops know what you're doing. But maybe he didn't. Maybe they just came and picked him up because they knew his ass was gonna tell. Yeah, I knew. That's what I'm saying. I just saw him with the pictures with the rollie. He got the rollie and the chains on, so he got to be getting some type of money in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. When I seen that picture, that's when I said, okay, he might have some hope. Cartier motherfucking vision. What it do, Brody? But like I said, you know, I was hoping I'm hoping he saved his son. I'm hoping he go up in there and, you know, cause his son got shot. You know what I'm saying? Now he in jail, lost friends and all that shit, lost brothers, and he did, the daddy did 11 years. So if you did 11 years, you should know, like, you know what I'm saying, you don't want that for your kids. So maybe he finna go up in there. Why would you testify against your own son? Like, that shit don't make sense. Or he could be looking, like I said, he could be looking at it like, you know, because sometimes a jail cell will save you from a pine box. You know what I'm saying? So he could be looking at it like, fuck that, this little nigga out here wild, and I'd rather him go to jail than get killed. But at the same time, you got Young and Ace that's taking off. So his life would be, and his rap career was taking off. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, nigga, if I get out this shit, nigga, I'm gonna be lit. Fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I'm gonna get killed. I have money. I'll be able to protect myself and, you know, feed the family, all type of shit. So I just don't see where his daddy going with this, other than trying to fuck the case up by being a witness. Unless he just start talking out the gate and he can snitch on the other motherfuckers who really did it. Like, just say Ksoo ain't do shit and he know who did the shit. You know what I'm saying? And he finna tell on them. That's the only thing I can think of. Other than that, Hank and TV, what it do? You say he still knee deep? I don't know, cause I feel like if he was knee deep, he wouldn't have did no interview on TV. He wouldn't have did no news interview. Even if you know you get shot, you know somebody die, you knee deep in that shit, you ain't doing no interviews. I promise you that you're not getting on no news, bro. You're not talking to the news, because the people that you dealing with gonna be like, what the fuck you doing talking to the news? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just not, that ain't knee deep. Trust me. That's not knee deep. He probably was ankle deep or some shit. He probably ankle deep. He ain't knee deep. When you knee deep, you're not doing no motherfucking interview. Unless, you know, you got stupid motherfuckers, but like I said, I can't see a nigga doing an interview while he's still in the streets that heavy. You looking to get fucked up. You looking for, you know, unwanted attention. Shit like that. Not to mention, you gonna make people around you nervous. So whoever you serving, that's probably spending the most money with you, but they know they can go find that shit somewhere else still. And you know what I'm saying? They might stop fucking with you because they don't want you. You know what I'm saying? Bringing that heat on them, nigga. You just was on the news. You gotta stay the fuck away from me for a minute. Fuck you talking about? Not you, but I'm saying that's what I be saying to him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say ankle deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, he probably was selling drugs, trying to get some money, but he ain't want to partake in like what come with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't trying to. He probably, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't ready. He ain't trying to take what come with it. You know what I'm saying? He on some old, I'm not gonna get, you know, them niggas that just tell themselves, I'm just gonna do it right and I ain't gonna get caught. You know, when all the real niggas know, nigga, you ain't no right way to do it. You might get caught no matter what you do. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he probably was ankle deep. But drug charges, yeah, that's like he looked like a hustler. At least on that old picture right there, he looked like a hustler. Cause the jewelry ain't look fake or none of that shit. But like I said, you can't tell if the jewelry fake or not anyway. From her, they got shit that, you know, still look real until you put that diamond test on that bitch, and you gotta have the one that read moissanite, cause they'll fuck around and have moissanite on your ass, and it'll pass the diamond tester test. But if it's moissanite and you got the moissanite reader on there, it's gonna let you know this is a lab-made diamond, brother. This is not organic. Yeah, but you know, that's what the police gonna tell. That's what the police gonna say. He probably was, though. You never know. But like, just say if he the CEO or something, or if he the one putting the money behind the music, they gonna look at him as the head. You know what I'm saying? Like, whole time he probably like, man, y'all niggas need to leave the streets alone and focus on this music. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can hustle, get your money, but all that killing and shit, y'all niggas need to chill that out. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit, beefing and shit. You know what I'm saying? having all the ops and all that. Y'all need to chill that out and start, you know, getting to this money type shit. So yeah, he can still be the head that way, you know what I mean? But as far as him claiming I'm the head of this shit, I doubt if he done that. Like I can't see him just a motherfucker claiming the head of some niggas that he can't control. These niggas out here wilding, you know what I'm saying? They killing all type of, they killing, doing too much killing, and nobody that's getting real money like won't killing unless you have to have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you want to stop that shit as soon as possible. People who get addicted to killing and shit, they go straight to jail all the time, some type of way, or they die. If they don't know how to chill out, they gonna go to jail or die. They don't last long. Ain't no, yeah, you playing it like that. I don't give a fuck how you can't play it like nothing. Once you get on the news, your ass is a motherfucking, you're a weirdo, you know what I'm saying? Once you get on that news, you're a weirdo. I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck what. If you in the knee deep in the streets, if you a street nigga, like ain't nobody getting on, you're not getting on the news if you selling shit that can get you. And he already did 11 years, so he definitely ain't trying to get caught with nothing. Because if he get caught with some shit, his ass gonna get 20 piece this time, you know what I'm saying, 16, some shit like that. But, you know, like I said, that's that old, goddamn, that's that old, I think I'm smarter than, you know, the police type shit, you know what I'm saying, which, yeah, you might be smarter than that one police, but you gotta understand, them niggas wake up every day trying to get you out the way, and they can lie. They can bend the law to their power, to their will. So it's really, you know what I'm saying, once they get on you, it's only a matter of time type shit. And if you getting on the news, that's your ass. So, yeah, man, I wouldn't make that move, I know. If it was me. I'm fucking up bad. Gonna get out this shit till I get off the thing. I'm tweaking. Who was that? She don't know what the hell you talking about. Hey, Cartier, she don't even know what the hell you talking about. You hear me? I'm dumbass, come on, not me. She don't know what a blicky. She don't know the blicky is the wrench.
Say what?
Yeah, buddy can't be knee deep if he doing all that if he on the you know, look at this nigga, like you on this bitch with, they using your jewelry, that's an MMG chain, bro, I'm telling you. That's an MMG chain.
Oh, I'm supposed to have hits. I'm not sending nobody out there. They got quote unquote, I'm supposed to have.
Okay, so so maybe now, okay, now I can say he probably is still knee deep in the streets. You might be right, bro, because they already accusing him of shit, and he on the news trying to clear his name. That's the only way I would have, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only way you gonna see. And I probably still wouldn't get on the news, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think nobody else will. I don't think no nigga I know will. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, but I doubt it, you know what I'm saying, but he saying I supposedly supposed to have hits and shit, so they basically trying to say that the police accusing him of having hits on the people who killed his son, And you know, this is his response, like, nah.
For the murder of his son.
I want justice for my son. I'm not sending nobody out there. They got quote unquote, I'm supposed to have hits.
And with all the shootings in Jacksonville right now, Abdul says the talk around town is that he is initiating some of it. He's getting retaliation for his son's shooting death. He says that is not the case. He is going to let police.
You know what, bro? If this man snitching, you know why it'll be. Turn that down. You know why? You know why it'll be. It'll be because he just said. Look. Listen, I'm gonna break down this shit, Rusty. It's crazy. I understand what you're on, but I don't like. You still ain't supposed to
He
snitch.
is going to let police. He says that is
Now,
not.
he probably really was telling his son, like, nah, we finna go kill these motherfuckers. Police ain't gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? Or they might beat this shit. You know what I'm saying?
As the talk around town is that
He's saying the talk around town. So he ain't saying the police saying this shit. He said the talk around town. You feel me? So if it's the talk around town, what is that? That's Young and Ace. That's his niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because the enemies can't say this nigga getting revenge, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can't come out and say shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But it can be conversations where he got Ksoo and Young and Ace, you know, these niggas go online with that shit, you know what I'm saying? Making songs like Who I Smoke, and, you know, they rap about the shit and all that shit. So, you know, this nigga probably was telling his sons, nigga, stop rapping about this shit, stop talking about this shit. If you get me popped off, your ass going to jail by yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's probably what it was. It's some old nigga, yeah, we going to do what we do, but nigga, you niggas ain't finna be getting online bragging to y'all friends about this shit, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, don't do that with me. Nigga, I'm old head, we don't know nothing about that new shit. That's probably what he probably like, nigga, I'm 51. We don't do that shit. We kill and silence and don't say shit to nobody about it, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers scared to admit they got bodies around this motherfucker, unless it's case you beat or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that could be that, you know what I'm saying? It could be that this nigga told his son to stop doing all that bragging in the song, stop doing all this, you know, woofing on the internet and shit, talking about go dig your homie up and we smoking on so-and-so, we smoking on the so-and-so. Because, you know, that's what they do. They get online, motherfucker be like, nigga, what happened to your homie? You know what I'm saying? And the nigga be like, nigga, what happened to your homie? Nigga, we, you know. So, yeah, he probably on that old, you know, I ain't with the young nigga movement. Y'all rapping about who y'all smoke and doing all this shit. I ain't on that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know how cats think they smarter than the police. That's for sure. Lou Boy, what it do? Lovey start beating, what it do? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The niggas who think they smarter than the police end up getting fucked up. See, I be messing up. I be trying to wait for your live, getting caught up in the entertainment. You know. Oh no, it ain't no biggie. We already know. I mean, everybody got a life. You can't be here all the time. You already know. Love, as long as you come back and watch this motherfucker later, though. You know, that's all that matter. But yeah, bro, that shit crazy, man. You say Pops don't want to sit down again. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the only way he gonna get like a pass from that shit. If he telling his son, he telling these niggas, stop rapping about this shit, stop doing this dumb shit, nigga. We don't do that, you know what I'm saying? These niggas killed my son, we done went back and killed their ass, and y'all wanna get on the internet talking about y'all smoking on this motherfucker, going back and forth with this Julio Fulio nigga, you know what I'm saying? And Julio Fulio probably was on the internet like, nigga, you act like y'all slide, nigga, y'all daddy more tougher than y'all daddy the real gangster. You know, I think I heard him say that shit before too. Nigga, y'all daddy the real gangster, y'all ain't doing shit. So that's probably like, you know, how that shit came about. You know, old heads don't play that shit. They ain't trying to get involved in that young nigga business. Even the smart young niggas ain't either though. Them niggas ain't trying to be you smoking on the dead nigga that you actually killed, and you ain't nobody been arrested for the shit, and you want to be out here talking about you smoking, you bringing attention to yourself. Now you gotta walk a straight and narrow. Cause if you do something, they on your ass. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The town probably know. That's what I'm saying. The town know. You know, like we don't know where you at, but you know everywhere you at, it's the city gonna know who doing what and what's going on. But it's, you know what I'm saying. Nowadays you got the young niggas who telling what they doing. You know what I'm saying. They actually, you know, bragging about the shit, and you know, it's different. It's a difference in that than because now all they need is a piece of evidence and they can tie you to the shit. You know what I'm saying? Remy, go sit your ass down. So he was trying to get ahead of it. Yeah, man. At the end of the day, that shit crazy. If he tell on his son, though, he gonna be looked at as the biggest bitch in the world. It don't matter what the reason he say he did it. He'll get out and do interviews and all that, and it'll make sense. He'll have niggas like Charleston White fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? And other bloggers, you know, understanding them and shit like that. But at the end of the day, nigga, I don't wanna be around no nigga who can tell on his son. You gonna tell on me if something happen for sure. I ain't got a chance. Cause you can't try to say it was a code of honor thing, like the niggas weren't respecting the rules, and that's why you did it. Cause if that was the case, then that shit would have kicked in when you lost one of your kids and you know you got one of them left, and shit, you wanted to save his life. But that's what I hope he do though. For the record, I hope he, you know what I'm saying, he doing what's Marlo doing what Marlo did for Boosie. Go ahead and fuck that case up. Once he get on the stand and all that. Cause I ain't gonna lie. If my daddy was snitching on me, nigga, I'm finna make him get on the stand. Your bitch ass finna have to get all the way up there. I'm not taking no deal. We finna see what we finna goddamn me go at it. I wanna see if you can go through with this shit. I'm gonna give you that look, that sad look on that moment while you telling that story and make your ass feel like shit and retract all that shit. But if you got a daddy that'll tell on you, you know, motherfucker know. You know what I'm saying? I know my daddy will tell on me. Shit, fuck you, yeah, I ain't doing Nathaniels. You ain't gonna tell on me for no little shit, but like some murders or some shit, yeah. He actually might not, cause he probably feel like I'm old, I'm gonna go and do that shit. My daddy was a gangster, but we be into it. Love you start with the $2 super chat. Brat. Prayers to Texas for sure. That shit crazy. We finna get into that too, cause that shit crazy right there, man. These motherfuckers out here, man, what the fuck is, like, bro, what is his, he 18, I heard. This nigga 18 years old and he motherfucking should go to an elementary school. You ain't go back to your old high school or nothing like that. That shit crazy, bro. You say he killed his granny.
Killed his granny first.
He went stupid.
Then shot somebody else and then ran the elementary school. It only goes up to 4th grade. He looked like the first talking song.
shit bad. What the fuck made him go to a school, bro? Like, I low key on everything, like I damn near didn't want to watch this shit. But I know that's why I know it ain't no footage. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, the last dude who live streamed his shit and all that shit was too much playing, bro. You live stream that shit, bro. And then I hate watching shit like that. We pulled it up on the stream and shit. And I paused and I ain't sure it on the stream, but that shit was stuck in my head. I was like, man, let me go see if this the real tape, the real footage or some shit. Man, that shit looked like bro was playing Call of Duty. I'm talking about like I couldn't believe he went through with that shit like that. He got out and just started shooting. Like he could tell he been at the gun range because he damn near didn't miss. This man was finishing people off and all type of shit, bro. Like that shit just beyond. It's the worst shit you could think of. I'm no motherfucker. Took 6 minutes for her to come out there. She probably was 7 minutes for her.
Good afternoon. I'm Anne-Marie Espinoza, Executive Director of Communications and Marketing for Uvalde CISD. Please understand, at this time, we come to you to share information. We'll be providing a statement and not taking any questions, for the investigation is not complete.
Definitely wasn't getting
nothing. This is a tragic time in our district, and we greatly appreciate your patience and understanding.
It really ain't nothing I can think of. It ain't nothing that I can think of that can make a person want to do that shit. Like not getting no box, not getting nothing, no money. I don't give a fuck. I don't know. Like, dude, you did not go do nothing to nobody that actually done something to you. You know what I'm saying? You went in, killed everybody who had nothing. Who like it don't make sense to me. Like I don't understand. I never understand that shit.
Understanding. Here to provide a short statement and not take any questions is our Uvalde CISD Chief of Police, Pete Arredondo. Would you like for me to do this again? Let's do this again.
Sure.
I apologize. I did not realize we were not on, and you probably could not hear what I was saying. I am Anne-Marie Espinoza, Executive Director of Communications and Marketing.
We heard you.
Not providing questions. We greatly appreciate your patience and understanding. Here to share a statement and not take questions is our Uvalde CISD Chief of Police.
Once we're able to provide information to the as of now,
I can tell you right now, before he even started talking, he the wrong one to get his speech. And I'm gonna keep it 100, like, nigga, you don't got no empathy in your face. I don't give a fuck what you doing, if you wanna go solve the case and all that. You like one of them police that's happy to be on the case and shit. You ain't sad it happened, you happy to be on the case. Fucking goofy. I hate the police to be looking like this, bro, that when bad shit happen, like they ain't showing no empathy or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker get killed on the block, they down there joking and laughing with they cop friends and shit, smiling and shit, you know what I'm saying? No empathy on their face, no sad look on their face, none of that shit. I hate these type of police.
Good evening. Again, briefly, as of now, we're still working on this active investigation. Once we're able to provide information to the families, we will do so. First and foremost, obviously, our priorities is to get information to our families and give them some information. So please bear with us in regards to that. Secondly, once we do get some information that we can release to the
So the
public,
dude in
we will
Texas,
be
the
doing that.
trans-
So please know, once we do get
transform.
some information, we
So that
will
was a
share that
girl?
with you and call another press conference.
The guy
Let me
with
assure you,
the-
the intruder is deceased, and we are not actively looking for another individual or any other suspects in this case. We definitely ask you all to keep the families that are involved in your prayers. Thank you so much.
Here to provide a statement and not take any questions is our superintendent, Dr. Hal Harrell.
Good evening. This was a tragic and senseless event today, and my heart was broke today. Our hearts and thoughts and prayers are with all our families as we go through this day and days to come. A few announcements that we need to make is, beginning tomorrow at 10 a.m., we will have grief counseling and support at the Civic Center for our students, our staff, community members, anybody that needs to come at that time. And we may be there more than one day, may be there several days. Our ROB staff will meet at 8 a.m. at the Civic Center as well. We'll begin visiting with them and seeing what those needs are. School will be closed. The school year's done. We'll have no school tomorrow or Thursday. All activities are canceled throughout the district. I know graduation is on people's mind. We will come out with a notice on that at a later time. All the staff members they will report to their campuses, other than Rob campus, which will come to the Civic Center. Again, my heart was broken today.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Lou. I'd rather have black on black crime than this. I'll take black on black crime over this any day. This is senseless. Black on black crime, niggas kill niggas for a reason. Niggas just don't go out and just start shooting niggas. You know what I'm saying? Niggas do shit to get shot and shit like that. This was this was a motherfucker with this is worse than black on black crime. I'd rather have black on black crime any day than this.
All community, and we will need your prayers.
One of my kids in elementary, nigga. Like, nigga, you know, like this shit is not nothing. This shit is crazy, bro. Well, I'm talking about, nigga, and then he dead. I don't know, man. I can't imagine. I don't know. If you got kids, you just can't imagine this shit. Cause there's nobody to take your anger out on. I can't imagine what none of them parents feeling, bro. There's nobody to do dead, so you can't take your anger out on him. You can't do shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit I kill his ass in court, whatever. I don't care how I gotta catch him. You know what I'm saying? Sneak a knife in, hit him in the throat. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing something, like, if I can do it. You know what I mean? He gone, so there's nobody they can focus their anger out on. And they lost a kid in elementary school that didn't deserve nothing, none of that. Didn't even get a chance to get up into the street shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is, man, this shit is the worst shit in the world, bro. I will take black on black crime over this any day, bro. I swear to God. This shit is beyond reckless. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the worst shit you can possibly think of. Kids.
Let's do this. Thank you.
Killed by a grown-up at that. But no kid going, it ain't no kid go, like, a motherfucker would have been able to understand a little better if it was another kid at that school that went to that school that was young as hell in elementary, and they went to school with a gun and did this. Then you'll be able to make more sense of it. Like, they parents had them, you know, they had access to the gun via their parents, or, you know, they probably was getting bullied or some shit like that. This is just not something you can't understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, like, shit bother me when it's just something that I just can't understand. Like, nigga, it's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck would you, like, what the fuck is it? Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand this shit, like, at all. I can't understand it. Shit is the worst shit in the world, bro. Shit'll break anybody's heart. Strongest motherfucker to the weakest.
We are very sorry that we cannot provide you more information, but greatly appreciate your patience and understanding during this very difficult time. We ask that you pray for all of the families affected. Thank you, and be safe.
That shit got people so sick. It's motherfuckers at lost for words. People can't even talk in that thing. And I understand. I just want to know like what would make somebody like, and then we can't even talk to him to see why would he do it. It's nothing. It don't even matter. Unless he left some type of note behind, bro. We'll never know why he done some shit this heinous, this weird, this crazy. Like what the fuck is wrong with you to do this to like I'm thinking like I heard about this earlier. I'm thinking it's like a high school or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking this somebody, and they said he was 18, so I'm like, oh, he 18. He probably, you know what I'm saying, just graduated or something and went back to fuck with people who was fucking with him or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker 18 and went to an elementary school, bro. That's like the most hurtful shit you can think of. Man, I swear. Oracle, what it do? Oracle in the building. You know this yo? I know you seen on YouTube. It say Tarot Day. It's Oracle Bay Day on YouTube. Oracle Bay the Week on Vixen Day. When you go to YouTube, let me see if I can see it. Yeah, pull it up. See that thing next to the YouTube symbol? Say Celebrate World Tarot Day. But bro, like even if you was getting bullied, why not go take out the bullies? Why would you go kill some elementary though? That shit. That's why I say it's like I just would never understand it. Like elementary, bro. You went to an elementary school. What the fuck was you thinking? You 18. You went to an elementary school, bro. Like what the fuck was you thinking? I guess he was like he was a dude that dressed up like a girl. You know what I'm saying? He was a transgender, I guess. But I guess, you know, I don't know what level make you a transgender. Do you gotta go get a titty job? Do you gotta go, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he was a full transgender or he just was a trans to just like to dress up as a girl, like a dude to dress up as a girl and want to be a girl. Kind of like Dwayne Wade's son. It's crazy, man. Right, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna say, it's weird because it's like, I don't think they can make an excuse for him. It's no excuse they can give me. Then they say he killed his grandmama before he went and did all that. Man killed his own granny. Now Granny probably was saying, you a boy, you need to dress up like a boy and get you a nice girl. You know what I'm saying? Like that's probably some shit that I can, you know, make sense in my head of why he'd do it. Even though that's still a weirdo shit, it's still nothing I condone. It's still something that I just don't want like to be fucked up about. But it'd be more understandable. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he did that because he snapped out and did that. He was crazy. Motherfucker was crazy. He snapped out and did some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as just like, nigga, you killed your granny, then you went to an elementary school. Like, was your granny an elementary school teacher or something, or what? Like, nigga, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just nothing that can make me. It's nothing in this. I don't think it's nothing in this world that can make me go kill some innocent kids. I don't think. I know it ain't. No drug, no nothing. I ain't finna try no drug that even I ain't trying no new drugs no way, so shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the fuck would make a motherfucker do some heinous. That's like the worst of the worst, bro. Like, you don't get no worse than that. You know what I'm saying? That shit equal to, I can't even speak nothing that's worse than that because I don't even want to put it on my tongue. I don't even want to say this shit. Like, it's just crazy, man. This man is a fucking sicko. Like, it's like, nigga, you fucked up in the head, bro. Motherfuckers better realize, like, every school, motherfuckers need to put security at every school, bro. There need to be some type of armed security guard at every school, police or something. Sitting outside, they need to be on detail outside or something. At least one police car. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta do something. Y'all motherfuckers see this shit keep happening over and over and over again, and you still ain't doing nothing. $15, that's weird. 19 children. That shit is, god damn, bro. Why? How could you even make yourself do that? Look at this goofy motherfucker, bro. That's why I to my bro, you sick. Just make you wanna going back in time and kill this nigga before he can do anything. You know what I'm saying? Sad, sickening shit. It's hard for me to even cover shit like this, bro. I swear. I don't like. I really don't even like. I don't even like covering this type of shit. Like, for real, because it's nothing that you can say about nothing like this more than what it is. It's sickening and it's fucked up and it make my stomach hurt. You know what I'm saying? Make my stomach turn. I just made something to eat. I lost my appetite and everything. I don't even eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit. It's that type of sickening. You feel me? I don't even understand, like, what. I don't know, bro. Like, I guess, like, you know what I'm saying? We can just be thankful this motherfucker didn't live stream this shit or record itself. Cause imagine having to see that shit. You know people gonna look, that shit fuck you. Like, whether people know it or not, bro, looking at that type of shit fuck you up for life. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, when was y'all first time seeing some death, like real death? But it fucked me up for life. I never forgot about that. I never forgot about it. And it wasn't in real, like, I was younger than I supposed to be. Nah, well, by the time I could process the shit, you know, I was so young where I didn't give a fuck about seeing it. I saw people die and all that shit. Saw dead bodies on the ground and all that, but it wasn't enough, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't grown enough to understand, like, damn, that's fucked up, you know what I'm saying? But when I started seeing somebody actually get killed was when they brought out them tapes, like VCR tapes or some shit like that. Or was it Faces of Death? What the fuck was that, man? When they was showing, like, people getting their head chopped out, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like word shit, bro. And I'm talking about, like, my homies, they love looking at this shit like, bro, look at this shit. Damn, that's fucked up. He fucked him. Damn, they looking at this shit like, you know what I'm saying? Check this shit out. And I'm looking at this shit like, man, I don't want to see that shit. Why would you show me that shit? I'm thinking they finna show me something else. I'm looking at that shit like, bro, I don't want, like, instantly my body rejects that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I end up watching it, you know what I'm saying? Watching the shit just to see what the fuck it looked like. And then I, you know what I'm saying, regret I did it. You know what I mean? It's just one of them things that you just be like, man, why did I watch that? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, when they was bringing out them videos in them other countries and shit, and that shit was making YouTube and everything. This is before YouTube had the system going like that. You know what I'm saying? They was motherfucking you know, beheading motherfuckers, women, all type of shit, bro. And sometimes, you know, it wasn't no swift joint. It was like they gotta cut through that shit. It was like, I mean, that shit was, it's still stuck in my fucking head. I can still see the lady face type shit. Like I can't, like bro, I done seen people die in front of me and shit and get shot in front of me. That shit ain't got nothing on that, you know what I'm saying? Watching shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Just like the last mass shooting that was the dude live streamed. I don't know if y'all watched that, but if you did, I guarantee you, like everything stuck in your head, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just you, like you start, you hate thinking about it, but you when shit like this happen, it brings you back to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't wake up thinking about that shit, but when stuff like this happens, that's when it gets back. I get, it come back. All the other shit come back, and you just be like, man, wow, why the fuck did? You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got no weak stomach or nothing, bro. Like I can handle seeing shit, and I don't, get sick or nothing like that. It's just the hurting. It's something about the energy of this shit. It's just fucked up. It's the hurt. It give me in the pit of my stomach. You know what I'm saying? It just give you that feeling in your chest and your stomach where it's like, this shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Right? That's what I'm saying, Mike. But when you that age, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It don't stick as hard as when you get above 8, when you get grown. You know what I'm saying? Cause like at 15, I don't know how long you had known for though. You know what I'm saying? But like say, most of the time when you get around that age, that's when you start hanging with people a lot more on some everyday shit. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like a family member or something. But like when you hang with somebody every day, then you lose them. It hit a little different, especially if you see them die. You know what I'm saying? So that shit right there just sad, just some fucked up shit, and to like you can tell this dude right here ain't never experienced no motherfucking death. You said you eating some noodles off the cookbook tonight, the jail cookbook. That's what's up. What you put in there? You can put some sausage in there. You can put all type of shit in there. Sausage and shrimp, like gumbo. I think you in New Orleans. Yeah, Faces of Death, banned from TV. Yup, that shit right there, bro. That's it. That's that shit that fucked my head up for life. I ain't never like watching the shit though. Like my friends and them used to love watching that shit and get a kick out of that shit. And I used to see it and be like, I don't want to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? But like every time they tell me, man, look at this. Nah, check this one out. You know what I'm saying? And you know how I look. I'm like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what made you. You just being a kid. You just be like, let me see something you never seen before. Then you see it and you be like, what the fuck? Why would you want to keep watching this shit? It's people that I like. I got homies that see that shit and laugh. Shit crazy, bro. See motherfuckers get their head, get shot in the head and laugh. Like, you know how it be them little Facebook, social media videos where motherfuckers be playing with a gun. It was one where this girl was playing with a gun. It was a dude in the back seat. He nodded to her. She playing with the gun. He pointed it at him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that was a setup, but when she shot him, she immediately dropped the gun and got scared and like it was a mistake and hopped out the car. You know what I'm saying? Dude hopped out the car too. He started leaking. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers was laughing at that shit. Like I'm looking at my friend like, bro, you a weirdo. Fuck is you laughing at some shit like that for, bro? That shit is it's sickening. The shit I be laughing at be when I see a motherfucker go try to kill somebody else and then they get killed. That'll make me laugh. You know what I'm saying? But when I see some innocent shit like that, like if for some reason it don't hit the same. If I see a motherfucker deserving to get fucked up and he get fucked up, and I be like, guess what his ass get? And I can watch that shit 2-3 times because I'll be like, I'm learning from this shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me practice. Let me see what he did. But when it comes to just an innocent motherfucker going, nah, I can't watch that. I can't look at that and be like, you know what I'm saying? That shit just sad, bro. It's all fucked up. Motherfuckers gotta start protecting these kids in this school, cause shit, it's making me. That's why I'm glad, goddamn me, that my city 99.9% black. where my baby go to school at. But shit, I don't see no black kids doing that shit. Ain't no black motherfuckers doing. I don't see them doing that. Like, cause we think different. Like, we be thinking like, man, before a motherfucker would go in there and do that, we'd be thinking like, fuck that. I was just talking that shit to me the other day. I'm finna go murk everybody, whoever out there. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers will start thinking like that and thinking about people who actually harmed you, caused you harm, or done shit to you, or talk shit to you. Something. You know what I'm saying? You ain't just gonna go up in no innocent place and start spraying for no reason, unless you know what I'm saying. It's always gonna be cause and effect, and I just can't, like, this type of shit, I can't understand what the cause was to bring that effect to him, to make him want to go do that to some fucking kids, bro. Like, you are sick, you are fucked up, and it ain't no way around it, bro. I just can't, I cannot rock with this shit at all. Give me that, you know what I mean, that old get away from me vibe. This shit make me like just looking at this shit, like I really don't even like talking. Like I said, this shit need to be covered, I ain't gonna lie, but a lot of this shit do not need to be covered. A lot of this shit is just so sick that you be thinking like, man, I don't wanna see this shit. We done killed the teacher. All type of shit, bro. They had a death toll at 19 students and 2 teachers. "18-year-old Salvador Romas. Teacher named Eva Morales, 44, 4th grade teacher involved in education for 17 years and married to a police officer who trained schools in active shooting drills." That's crazy. Second teacher was named by friends and family as Irma Garcia, mother of 4 and 23-year-old veteran at Robb Elementary, who co-taught with Morales for 5 years. Ramos, who was born in North Dakota and lived in Uvalde, was shot and killed during the shooting at Robb Elementary School. He is believed to have been killed by the law enforcement officers. Ramos shot his grandmother before heading to the school and was in a shootout with Border Patrol agents, one whom was injured before barricading himself inside the school buildings. So maybe he was trying to kill Border Patrol and then ran up in the school and just got mad and started shooting shit. That's stupid too. That's still stupid. He posted photos of his guns on Instagram, and shortly before the shooting, he messaged a girl he vaguely knew, hinting that he was planning an attack. Ramos tagged her in a photo of his guns and wrote, "I got a little secret I want to tell you. Be grateful I tagged you." She replied, "No, it's just scary," and said, "I barely know you, and you tagged me in a picture with some guns." The gunman was shot dead by a Border Patrol agent who ran into the school with a tactical team, killed him while he was barricaded inside, exchanging gunfire with other Texas law enforcement officers. He was wearing body armor. The fuck you got body armor on for in a fucking elementary school? Equipped with a handgun and possibly a rifle. Shot his grandmother before entering the school. grandmother was airlifted to hospital and her condition was unknown. Oh, so the grandmother might not be dead. So she may be able to shed some light on this shit or something. He worked at Wendy's, where staff members remember him as quiet. Motherfucker taking pictures on Instagram holding rifles and ammo and shit. And they just take his page down. Now, if a black motherfucker did that, they going to lock his ass up. These motherfuckers y'all need to lock up. Man, they post pictures of guns. Y'all took the governor, Greg Abbott, confirmed his name. His account was taken down shortly after Governor Greg Abbott confirmed his name. Y'all should have went and locked his ass up right then. Jamal he asked the girl, text her, are you gonna repost my gun pics? She said, what? He said, you gonna repost my gun pics? What's your guns gotta do with me? She's like, what? What's your guns got to do with me? Just wanted to tag you. She said, I'm so confused. That damn near sound like somebody I know would do like that, if they be texting like that. It's weird. Certain person I know. What the fuck? He got his name the biggest op. So he been watching Chicago shit now. His name, the biggest op on Instagram. That was his name on Instagram. The biggest op. I don't know if y'all can see that shit. Trying to wait on the zone to clear up. This nigga name was the biggest op. Fucking goofy. So he was watching Chicago shit, I guess. Fuck he doing a trans name the biggest op. Yeah, they say that's what I just seen. 19 children, two teachers. Nah, the shooter dead. They killed the shooter. The grandmama got airlifted to the hospital. Exactly. No women, no kid. They said the granny dead. Because someone is using frequency to trigger these freaks. Multiple attacks in days and no one says anything. Just to talk to them. I don't like, bro, I don't know, like, I feel like that shit, that shit gotta be something, they gotta be in you to do shit like that. Like you gotta be like built a certain way. Born with you know what I'm saying? Born like that. But I don't know, I feel like it probably could be took out of you. You know what I mean? You gotta stay like that. Motherfucker can be raised right. You know what I'm saying? So she like, I'm so confused. But why? I don't know. Be grateful I tagged you. No, it's just scary for real. He like, how? She say, I barely know you and you tagged me in a picture with some guns. He say, I guess. Like a girl, I guess. Hey, hello. I'm about to. She like, what? About to what? Good morning. I'll tell you before 11. Good morning. Good morning. What? I'll tell you in an hour. Okay. But you have to respond. I got a little secret I want to tell you. I might be taking a nap because I'm really sick, but if I'm awake, I will. Bet. I'ma air out. What? Hi. That was his last message. I'ma air out. And she like, what? Hi. Now the girl was posting, he's a stranger, I know nothing about him. He decided to tag me in his gun post. I'm so sorry for the victims and their families. I really don't know what to say. The only reason I responded to him was because I was afraid of him. I wish I stayed awake to at least try to convince him to not commit his crime. I didn't know. I don't know him and I don't even live in Texas. People are saying you're his girlfriend and you're at the high school finishing it. Wow, people just being ignorant with that one. Remy over there having a bad dream. I wish I could show the camera on that shit. Oh, she just stopped doing it. I don't know if y'all can hear it. She definitely over there having a bad dream. She over there bitch bark driving and shit. Blowing hard. I know her old ass better not be dying over there. No killer. My baby old. So basically, he was getting chased by Border Patrol. He had a shootout with Border Patrol. He was getting chased by them. He crashed by the school, and I guess he ran into school. Or that's the narrative they trying to run with. You know what I'm saying? Like that could just be what they trying to run with, and just try to convince themselves that nobody will just do some crazy shit like this. Boy Biden said, I hope when I became president I would not have to do this again. Another massacre. Biden gave a speech on shit. I blame Border Patrol. I'd probably be, if I was one of the parents, I probably won't smoke with Border Patrol. I don't know though, you really can't really say that either though, 'cause shit crazy, bro. What the fuck you looking at me for like you had a dream about me? Motherfucker woke up looking at me like, nigga, what you just do to me? You just beat my ass. They must have had a dream I was beating my ass and shit in the house. So back in the day when you was a puppy, you shit in the house and got your ass beat. That's what you was thinking about, dreaming about. That motherfucker stared at me like a motherfucker about 20, 30 seconds. As soon as she got up, hopped up like, what the fuck? Nigga, you know you wrong, you beat me too strong. I used to show whoop that ass so bad, boy. I used to be mad as hell. Come home and even shit in the house, shit in the cage, anywhere. I'm mad as hell. Ass whooping or been in that trash. Look, when I say, I done whooped the ass so bad, when I say about that trash, she start wagging her tail every time I say anything about trash. She ready to walk away. You been in the trash? Like she know she'll wag her tail, she know she ain't been in no trash. But if she been in that trash, she just run straight to cage. You been in that trash, huh? You been in that trash? Like this nigga done thought about a time I've been in the trash. This shit crazy. Let me check out this, let's change the tune up. See, this the thing. Now they saying this on how the fuck this shit making the news. Oh, this got to be a fake news page. It say Ksoo dad is flipping on his son and will be a witness for the state in the first-degree murder.
But more breaking news this afternoon. The father of Jacksonville rapper Ksoo will testify against his own son in a very high-profile murder trial. This according to brand new court records, first reported by First Coast News.
On your sides, Ann Schindler broke the story just a short while ago and joins us from the newsroom. Now, Ann, this is a major development in a high-profile murder case.
Yeah, that's right, Keitha. I mean, anytime you have one family member testifying against another, that's a big deal. But in this case, in addition to being father and son, both are reputed members of a local gang that's typically ruled by the code of silence. According to court records, the 51-year-old Abdul Robinson Sr. has agreed to cooperate with prosecutors in a high-profile murder case in which both of his sons are charged. Prosecutors say that in January 2020, Hakeem Robinson, who performs under the name Ksoo, murdered Charles McCormick, who went by the name Lil Buck. Robinson Sr. was charged as an accessory after the fact in that crime and faced his own murder charge in a separate case. He faces 30 years to life, but if convicted, his cooperation with prosecutors could play a role in sentencing. Ksoo has helped popularize the genre known as murder rap, celebrating the violent deaths of gang rivals. He's also accused of the murder of Adrian Gaynor, aka Bibby, whose name appears in the viral music video, Who I Smoke. Police and prosecutors say all three...
They on all that shit, you hear that? This must be like the hood news. They're definitely gonna copyright my ass.
Robinsons are members of the gang known as ATK, or Ace's Top Killers. Now, Hakeem Robinson has pleaded not guilty. Jail records show that his dad has been moved out of the Duval County Jail, presumably for his safety. Back to you.
So he's moved out of the jail for his safety.
Court records, the 51-year-old...
That boy looked like a straight clown, snitching on his own son. This is beyond me. I know Ksoo like, what the fuck? You got to be shitting me. See when they first got arrested.
Developing now, a father and son have been arrested in connection with a deadly shooting at an Arlington shopping center. 21-year-old Hakeem Robinson and his father, 49-year-old Abdul Robinson, are both in the Duval County Jail. Hakeem Robinson is charged with second-degree murder, and Abdul is charged with accessory after the fact. Investigators believe the two are involved in the shooting death of a man at a shopping center on Merrill Road back in January.
So all he got charged with was accessory after the fact, and he snitched. That man dead wrong. Now, you know, they told him, nigga, you know you done a big bid already. This time, you know, you looking at, I don't know what the Florida law is, if they got that 3-strike law, that point system that's fucked up down there. But if they do, damn, you ain't even kill nobody in your ass.
January. That led to a police chase and manhunt in a nearby neighborhood. News for Jackson reporter.
Also, he probably went and picked his son up, and the son, they got on the man. I don't know, I guess they got in the police chase.
Corley Field is joining us live. Corley, what else do we know about this father and son?
Sources tell us that Hakeem Robinson is known as a local rapper named Ksoo. At this time, it's unclear what he and his father's roles were in that deadly shooting, but our News for Jax crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson says it's not unusual for fathers and sons to commit crimes together. In January, surveillance video captured two men running through a backyard, jumping a fence during a police chase following a deadly shooting at a shopping center on Mirror Road. 8 months later, JSO announced 21-year-old Hakeem Robinson is charged with second-degree murder, and his father, 49-year-old Abdul Robinson, is charged with accessory after the fact in connection to that deadly shooting. News for Jax crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson says father and sons accused of committing crimes together isn't new.
It's an old adage that fathers are going to look out for their children or for their sons in this case. No matter.
So they put the ringer on these boys, like he's saying fathers gonna look at the sons in this case. So that's making them feel like, you know what I'm saying, this just some shit. that's normal where we from. That shit ain't really normal nowhere. Well, I ain't gonna say nowhere, but I know where I've been. Motherfuckers ain't sliding with their daddy. That's some new shit. Motherfuckers just now starting to have kids, young. I mean, I done seen mamas hustling with their son and shit like that, but not no going to kill nobody. But a father and son, that's I don't know, but maybe it could happen. I wouldn't let my son go slide nowhere with me. And if I was a kid, I wouldn't let my daddy go slide nowhere with me. But like I said, they got caught up in the family business on some old, we was together when they killed our people, so we might as well go ride together. But then this dude snitching. Like maybe he finna fuck the case up. I don't know.
Sources confirmed to News4Jax Hakeem Robinson is a local rapper named Ksoo. He became a part of a News4Jax story last year for his controversial album cover that featured photos of murder victims. A mother of one of the victims told us the photo of her son was in spite of his death and not a memorial. Jefferson says Robinson's music videos and lyrics could help show investigators what he's been up to.
It just increases investigators' curiosity as to one, why he would continue to do this sort of thing, and two, what is there more that they don't know.
Sources tell News4Jax that some of the lyrics in Ksoo's music reference gangs and violence. At this time, police have not said if that deadly shooting was related to a gang. Reporting live from JSO, Corley PL Channel 4, the local station.
Corley, thanks. A third man, Dominique Barner, is also charged with second-degree murder in the January shooting on Merrill Road. News4Jax learned today Barner is also charged with second-degree murder in the shooting death of a bicyclist on Emerson Street last year.
Father and son shootout captured on video. Shit proved me wrong right there. Shit, nigga, this shit. Hey, that's why I say that Rico probably gonna come for a lot of motherfuckers. Face on that fighting or doing bucking with the guards. Them shits look like holding cells. Them don't even look like whole cells. Unless you just can't see between the glasses or something. with the apparatus, think he's slick. The nigga went back and edited this. I know you ain't say this shit a year ago. Maybe he did though. He said Julio saw it months ago. But I guarantee you, like, these niggas was I don't know if these niggas be bragging and that shit or something. Most of them do. Who I smoke and all that shit. I mean, all of them do that shit. You know what I mean? They probably all bragging their music and his daddy like, nigga, I told your ass to stop bragging and that shit, nigga. I don't do this shit and get to bragging. What you doing? You know, I ain't trying to go back to jail, nigga. Did 11 years. So that's probably why he like, nigga, I'm telling on your ass. Cause I told you don't do this shit. Shit. Young niggas gonna be young niggas. Man, hit the like, hit that sub, man. About to crash out. Salute to the Wolfpack gang. Shout out to everybody that slide. Oh, hold on, let me do this too. Show Oracle. Let's see, there we go. See that it say Celebrate World Terror Day. Get a read. I ain't gonna get no read, no. Cause I got somebody else to got real readings. So y'all want a real reading, hit up Bay Oracle on Instagram. Y'all already see her name on this thing. Shout out my nigga Cartier. Shout out my nigga Mike. Lovey Star. Lou Boy. Everybody that slid through, man. This was one of them rough ones to get through talking about that, you know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't want to end up talking about that, end it like that, but shit crazy. F Service TV, shout out to him too, man, for popping through. I don't know why I feel like I be hearing shit, but I know that ain't Remy, it might be her ass though. Oh, she outside, it's raining, that's what it is. She out there crying and shit. Hold on. Good. Salute to everybody, man. Damn right, Oracle Bay got the motherfucking globe. Get up. I'm out though, man. Tired as hell.